How's it going, Spider-Man fans? Obviously, if you clicked on this video, you probably saw a brand new day, or you're about to see Spider-Man brand new day, or you could not give a damn and you just are interested in Spider-Man brand new day. Or me. Maybe it's me. I don't know. I don't. Let's get into it. I saw Spider-Man at midnight release last Thursday. So Thursday at midnight. So making it Friday morning. And I just wanted to give my spoiler-free review. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. I mean, that's all I talk about is 90% of my personality. Can't even lie. Pretty much all of the media that I intake involves Spider-Man somehow. So I thought I'd sit down and give my spoiler-free review. Later on in the video, I will do a spoiler review if anyone wants to stick around for that. Okay, I'm gonna start with this. Chat. I'm gonna start with this, okay? So this is my review. I'm gonna give a number first, and then I'm gonna get into it later. If I'm being completely honest, maybe like an 8.9. I know, I was glazing it, I've been glazing it, and I gave it an 8.9. It's a little, I get it, okay? Listen. No, I can't, giving it that 9, I just can't, and I got my reasons, let me explain. The first half of the movie is one of the greatest things I have ever seen. It is exactly what I hoped for, it is exactly what I asked. It was perfect. Seriously, perfect. Everything about it. The first half was fucking perfect. The second half, we're good. The second half felt a little rushed to me, if I'm being honest. They had a really good start. It was very established. And then the last part just kind of felt like it fell. Not completely flat. It was still a decent ending. I liked the ending. I enjoyed it. I think it could have been done better. For sure. It could have been done better. The music, I'm obviously playing the music in the stream right now. Y'all can't hear it on YouTube, but the music in the film, fantastic. Amazing. One thing I want to say, MJ's character, amazing in this movie. I don't see enough people talking about it. MJ's performance, sorry, Zendaya's performance in this movie was phenomenal. I'm just gonna say that. Obviously, Tom Holland's performance, he did amazing, like always. I mean, he might be the GOAT Spider-Man. I'm sorry. I think he might be GOAT Spider-Man. I really liked the swinging and the cinematography. I do feel like some of the parts that they did put in, the references to the comics and certain panels and stuff like that, I feel like that was a little forced. One example I want to give is in The Amazing Spider-Man 1, at the very end, where he does the classic pose, you know what I'm saying, where he's swinging off, and it's just the final swing, and he does that little dope, you know what I'm talking about. That felt not forced, like it felt natural, like you got to see the entire process up into the swing. It wasn't just like kind of there, you know? In Brand New Day, there's specifically a part at the beginning, you see it in the trailer, the part with him swinging and doing very similar pose. And it just kind of cuts to it, the saving pose. You know what I'm talking about? Where he's saving. Amazing Fantasy 15. You know, like the picture where he's literally saving someone, he's swinging, holding someone. I think that's from Amazing Fantasy, I could be wrong. That felt really forced to me. And it's not that it was bad, it wasn't what I was expecting. It felt like a little random, like they were just trying to throw in a little bit of fan service. It was still good, I still liked it. The fight scenes, fantastic. Same part that I was just talking about, that opening part. Again, this is light spoilers, okay? I should have said that earlier. That opening part, he's just taking out some goons real quick. It's great. It really does feel like the Insomniac games, and like, it's just perfect. I love it. I really do love it. I think all the action scenes in the movie are done so good. All my boys were talking about it after. It really did feel like the Insomniac games when it came to the fighting scenes. Now, I do not feel like there was enough fighting scenes necessarily. Like, they didn't feel long enough, and they also wasn't really that... There wasn't really that many. Everything that we did get was great. I just wish that it was more. I think there was a good amount of fight scenes. We saw all the fights in the trailers. That is another thing. That's a good point. Thank you, Miles. All the fights we did see in the trailers are all the fights in the movie, which is a little disappointing. I'm gonna just keep it real. Too many trailers. Yes, exactly. The trailers did too much. Like, there was too many, like, but see, and you're saying don't watch the trailers, little bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I understand y'all are sitting there like, oh, no, I just don't watch the trailers. Bro, I've been feeding for this for so long. I saw a trailer. It's like, I didn't have any choice but to watch it. The ending. I'm just going to say this quickly. We're not going to do spoilers, all film spoilers after. The ending. It's good. It's a good ending. I could have been way better. Way better. But it does suffice. I do think it's great. I think it's fine. I really do like it. I just feel like it was a little MCU-y for me. The beginning of the movie feels like its own, feels really strong. It feels very unique, very confident. And then the last half of the movie, this is what I was talking about earlier, feels very MCU-y, modern MCU, where it's like you could have done so much better and it just feels a little rushed, but I get it. I get it. Honest opinion, I'll get into spoilers right after this. Movie, really solid. I really enjoyed it. 8.9. You know what? Yeah, Miles is right. I'm gonna give it a 9.2. I think it's fantastic. I changed my mind as I was talking about it because I started remembering. 9.2. I'm gonna give it a 9.2. It was fantastic. If you guys haven't seen it, go watch it. I'm sure you guys all have seen it. It's what is it? The second largest, or the second highest grossing film of all time. Opening weekend film of all time. Like, that was my spoiler-free review. And right now, spoilers, guys, spoilers! Click off the video now if you don't want to see spoilers. Okay, now, Landon, spoiler time. Spoiler warning, final time. And we're starting. All right, if you're still here, I'm assuming you've seen the movie or you just don't care about spoilers. Or again, like I said earlier, you just want to see this pretty face. Oh, that might be it. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. All right, let's get straight into it. The ending. I know I was kind of talking about the second half and how the second half kind of felt like it fell a little bit, fell a little flat. I feel like it was just rushed. Jean Grey's character just felt like they were trying to establish her and then also give her her full story. A lot of times throughout the movie, it felt as though we had a Jean Grey and Spider-Man film, and it just didn't really work for me at some points. The first half of the movie is fantastic. It's very standalone. It's very just Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man 2, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 2 is like Spider-Man No More Peter Parker, right? It's like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Leaving Spider-Man behind, focusing on Peter. This movie's like leaving Peter behind, focusing on Spider-Man. It was so good. It's like a great contrast. It was so wonderful. Everything about it. Cinematography, again, like I talked about earlier, some of the swinging shots I am a little bit nitpicky about just because I feel like they were just trying to put some fan service in there. But still, it was amazing. It was fantastic. I loved it. The fighting was so good. That rooftop scene where he first swings in at the start of the movie and he swings in, he kind of kicking him off and then he, whatever. That was so good. That really like reminded me of the Insomniac games, and those are constantly praised. I think the Insomniac Spider-Man is one of the best portrayals of Spider-Man. So that is a full and total compliment. I do like how it was very dark and gloomy. That shot after he leaves the apartment after seeing MJ with her new man was great. The swinging, the fall, so good, so freaking good. I loved it. The music in this, one that really did surprise me was Bad Bunny. That shit was peak. That was fire. Peter is obviously struggling with some kind of gene mutation. That is kind of forgotten about in the last half. Jean is talking to him and she's like, well, you have to pick one. You have to, who are you? You got to pick a side. And he's like, I'm both, right? I can do both. And then it led nowhere. Like, I don't know what the gene mutation thing was about. Was that the whole arc with that then? Like, it felt like that was going to be the major plot point of the film. And then instead it was more Jean, I feel like. The ending with Ned was great as well. The handshake at the end, the muscle memory. I really would like to get a good answer on what happened at the end. Like, did Ned remember Peter? Was that just muscle memory? Or are they just setting up a new friendship with him? Which I am hoping is the case. I'm hoping that all the relationships with the people he has are new, fresh, and authentic. Like MJ, I'm really glad that they didn't just make her fall back in love with him and then it's over, right? I would like a yearning Peter Parker. That would be so amazing. Have him yearn, have that be a slow burn relationship. That would be perfect. But yeah, that was heartbreaking to see in the scene where she's just straight up told Peter, I don't love you. That's not me anymore. That person you knew is just not me. That part broke my heart, and it should have broke all of your heart. Okay. There's that scene where Jean is controlling MJ and she deceives Peter into believing that she has her memories back and they're in love again. I was really upset when that first played out because obviously I fell for the trap and I was like, bro, they really just undid everything they did in No Way Home. That was really upsetting. And then they surprised everyone in the theater and the whole entire theater audibly gasped. Gasped? Yes, gasped. One thing that I wanted to bring up is the fact that a lot of people know his identity now. I do like that is a fresh relationship with all these people, but the Punisher knows his identity. Jean knows his identity. MJ knows his identity. And so does Ned. I mean, I'm assuming so. The ending leads you to believe so. I do like that. I do, like I said earlier, I want a slow burn between MJ and Peter. I think this is a perfect time to introduce someone like Black Cat, to have him have that fresh relationship with someone new and, you know, explore a different relationship and still have that relationship that he has with MJ just in a different way. Do you know what I'm saying? And then have that slow burn between Peter and MJ. That post-credit scene. I just don't know how to explain that. I don't get it. It could be Peter, it's like showing us Peter being transported to Battle World, or it could be Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, or it could be Miles Morales. I don't think it's Andrew. It could be Andrew, but I don't think it's Andrew. I don't get it. Again, I would rather have the post-credit scene that I was wanting, and I did predict that Spider-Man was going to die in this film. I did assume that. That's what I wanted to happen. That sounds crazy. And then we get the post-credit scene from Kraven's Last Hunt of him reaching out of the ground with the symbiote. I really do recommend you guys go watch the movie if you haven't already. It is so wonderful. It, you know, is killing in the theaters right now. And you know, Marvel's back, baby. Spider-Man, nobody does it like Spider-Man. Yeah. That's my honest review of the movie. Overall, it's a great movie. I love it. But yeah, that's it.